Assalamualaikum and Salam Malaysia Madani. My name is Fathinah binti Sharmee and I am from SK Convent for the Barre. My school code is KBB3039. Today I'll be talking a summary of one of my favorite books titled Geronimo, Stilton and Stilton, The Dragon's Code. Written by Elisabetta Maria Dani, a famous Italian children's book author, famously known for being the creator of the character Geronimo Stilton. The publisher of this book is the world-famously known children's book distributor Scholastic. This book was printed in August 2016. Before we get into the book, let's know more about me. I am a school prefect in my school, SK Convent for the Barre. I've been a school prefect for 4 years, ever since 2nd grade. And as you can see, one of my hobbies is obviously reading books. Now back to the book. This book consists of 158 pages. The feature that caught my attention on this book was the title. As soon as I read the title, The Dragon's Code, I knew it was a book filled with mystery and puzzles. This book is based off Thea's experience in a mystery in Mouseford Academy. It was a gloomy night and Thea Stilton was working late at the Rhodes Gazette, the newspaper run by her brother Geronimo Stilton. As she scampered home, she found a letter that was for her. It was from Mouseford Academy. Turns out, Mouseford Academy has invited Thea to teach a journalism class for 5 lucky students. She immediately set off to the sea to Whale Island, as Mouseford Academy is on Whale Island and can only get to there by sea. When she got to Whale Island Harbor, she met the 5 students that will enlighten this very adventure. Nikki, she's always in a good mood when she's outdoors. Colette, she's a very energetic rodent and always full of great ideas. Pamela, she is a peacemaker and can't stand arguments. Paulina, she loves traveling and helping other rodents. And lastly, Violet, she is a detail-oriented rodent and always open to new things. Thea then explored the library of the Mouseford Academy. She then met a rodent she thought she knew. The headmaster then explained that his name was Hans Ratson. Hans Ratson then gave a proper greeting to Thea Stilton. Later that night, Thea Stilton then was invited to a dinner. She wandered around the hall trying to find the dining hall, but then she got into the wrong room. Yikes, it was the storage room. As she wandered around the storage room, she felt like someone was spying on her. Suddenly, a high-pitched voice broke the silence in the room. Why are you in here? If you keep putting your snouts in rooms you aren't supposed to, you're going to lose your fur. It was Boomer, the janitor. Thea disliked him as he was a very unpleasant rodent. Boomer then led Thea to the dining hall, and they all sat down to eat. After eating, Thea went to her room to slumber, but a loud snoring noise from Hans Ratson's room kept disturbing her. What an odd rodent he was. She went to knock on his door several times, but there was no reply. She then busted into his room to see that Hans Ratson was nowhere to be found in his room. Where had he gone? She then went to the headmaster's room to report to the headmaster. The headmaster was flabbergasted to hear this news. Suddenly, Boomer the janitor busted into the room to tell that he lost 2 of his items, his rake and his other hose. He also found a book belonging to Hans Ratson on the cellar stairs, a very offhand area. Suddenly, the chef went into the room and said that she lost 6 of her funny pots too. The 5 and Thea realized that this is the start of a new adventure for the 5 and Thea. The five then went down to the cellar stairs with Boomer and found all the missing items except for the rake. They found 6 of the funny pots filled with water and the garden hose. They realized that the mouse before tried filling up the 6 funny pots to put them on the marked tiles. So the 5 repeated the same steps, and suddenly the dragon statue mouth opened. It also revealed the broken rake that Boomer lost. Turns out the mouse before tried putting the rake to hold the dragon's mouth, but why? Seconds later, the dragon statue's mouth closed. No wonder the mouse before tried putting the rake in the mouth. Paulina then took out a wrench and shoved it into the dragon's mouth. It worked. There was just enough space for the mice to squeeze through. But just then, they screamed to the top of their lungs as they ended up in a waterfall. Fortunately, the waterfall came to an end, and they saw a mouse hanging upside down. Hans Ratson, or is he? Hans Ratson's glasses and wig fell to the ground. It was Bartholomew Sparkle, one of the students in Mouseford Academy that graduated not long ago. But why was he disguised? Long ago, he found a book titled A Guide to Booby Traps that led to the cellar of the Master Academy. He also disguised so that he would not get disturbed, leading him down there. Luckily, the five found him, or not, he would have been stuck there for years. Thea and the headmaster then ran down to see what was all the matter about. After that, the headmaster then gave their first assignment to the five and Thea to make a journal about this very discovery. And that, my audience, is the story of Geronimo Stilton and Thea Stilton, the Dragon's Code. I really adore how the five and Thea never gave up, even when their minds were blank. It inspired me to do the same and never give up when I have a goal. That is all, thank you.